Hello. I have two big announcements for you today. Not one, but two. I'm so glad you're here. If we haven't met yet, my name is Sam, and I'm the community host and founder of Safe Heart Connections. And I've got two really, really big announcements for you. One is the B word. Yes, the B word virtual summit, Healing One Boundary at a Time. It's starting Monday, less than a week away. And it's going to be here. 30 amazing women that are coming together, sharing their insights, their heart, their passion about the B word, boundaries. And you can still RSVP for free. The link on this description video has it where you just set up your information in Safe Heart Connections. It's free. It is for ladies. If you're a guy and you're watching this, you can watch the videos as we go live on YouTube during the summit, but you can't join the community. Sorry, guys, but Safe Heart Connections is just for ladies. The RSVP, get in the community, and you'll be able to win some prizes, get a ton of freebies, and just the insights from all these women. The lineup of women that I have speaking is phenomenal. I mean, this is the fourth summit I've done. Each time the lineup just gets better and better and better. And I am truly excited for this and the magic that's going to happen. So if you have not already, please get in the community so you get full access. All right, now the second announcement. I did a short video yesterday, and it was just a quick, I did it on Zoom, didn't really edit it much, but I was talking about a new thing that I just signed up for yesterday, and I was on the first call today, and they do a call every morning during the week. And I'm going to tell you why I decided to do this. And so it's something Russell Brunson's doing. And if you've been around me for any length of time, and you know I got to go hang out with him and some people last year at his office, and amazing time. And I also came to believe that sometimes doing more is not the best thing. And so I decided that before I decided to do anything else with Russell, I really needed to make sure it was something I was going to do and something I really thought was going to be of value for me in my life. And when I heard about this new thing, the 1357 Club, I got to tell you, I sat with it for a minute because I wasn't sure. And then I listened to the information again, because sometimes it takes a minute to decide. A lot of times it's either yes or no, but sometimes you listen and you're like, I think I need to wait and to process and to see if this is really good for me. And I sat with it over the whole weekend, because I found out about it Thursday or Friday, and kept it up on my screen. And every time I would click through on different things, I would see it. So I would think about, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, yesterday I decided. And I'm going to tell you why I decided to do it. Because he's teaching something that apparently came from Napoleon Hill. And I forgot the other guy's name now. That's awful. Hang on. Nah, I'm not. Hang on. I'm going to see if I can. It's Napoleon Hill, and I got to find it. I feel so bad. W. Clement Stone. I kept thinking Stone, and I couldn't remember his first name. So, yeah, W. Clement Stone and Napoleon Hill put together this thing. And basically, it's a process for personal growth and personal development that takes you reading for 13 minutes and 57 seconds a day. But that's not the magic that happens. After the 13 minutes and 57 seconds, you spend time journaling on 4 specific questions, and that way you're able to actually start to implement and do something with what you learned. What I recognized is I am in consumption mode so much, always listening to podcasts, reading books, watching videos on YouTube, that sometimes, many times, most of the time, I don't slow down long enough to actually implement what I learned. And I know I'm not the only one. And so that was really cool. And I could do that all on my own, understanding this premise of what to do. But the reason I decided to sign up was because every morning Monday through Friday. They actually are hosting an event where you go together on Zoom. Everybody, they set a timer. You read for 13 minutes and 57 seconds. They put up another timer for 5 minutes. And then you actually do your journal prompts. You write it down. And then the magic happens that they put you in a breakout room with 4, 5, 6 other people. And everybody's reading different books. You say what you're reading, what you got from it, and those connections are made. I did the first call today, and there was 4 other people in my group, and they were amazing, all reading different things, getting the insights. And I'm telling you, $27 a month for this feels like a complete and total no-brainer. And so not only will I be improving my life by continuing to read and to do what I do, my always be learning mentality, but I'll be able to connect with other people. And the book I decided to read right now is one I started reading a couple of years ago, and it's called Emotional Healthy Spirituality. And the subtitle is It's Impossible to be Spiritually Mature While Remaining Emotionally Immature. And I remember when I was reading this, I lived in my apartment in Irving still, not on the lake, but post-COVID apartment. And I was thinking, man, this was such a good book, but what did I learn? And I don't remember. I just remember the feeling that it was really a good book. And so now I'm going to go through, and I haven't got my journal. I did order the journal. You can buy it for $10. It's basically free. You just pay the shipping. So I took my notes today. I should have my journal in a couple of days. But I will be able to document what I read in that 13 minutes and 57 seconds. I'll have it written down. You write down what you recognized or learned that day, what was relatable, how I'm going to assimilate it, and when I'm going to take action. And if I do that 5 days a week, going through a book that could be so impactful for my life, how could I not learn? How could I not improve my life? And I truly believe that if I want to change the world, I have to start with me. And so this feels like just a complete no-brainer to do. And I would love for people to sign up and join and be part of this with me. We could talk about it, and we can just, it's got my brain really excited about learning and connecting. And I don't like doing networking. I don't. It feels, and it's really interesting because I used to run networking groups. That's like what I did. and I have a community, and part of that is networking, right? But when you go in with the intent to network, it feels like you're just passing out business cards and making connections, and you say, oh, I want to get to know what you do to see if I can help you. But on the DL, you're really like trying to pitch me, and it's just not cool. And so going in it from this point of view, everybody in this space is going to be on a personal growth journey because that's what they're doing. And so we can connect on that level. And then if something actually comes up where I see somebody mention something, or they're talking about a book that I was like, oh yeah, I read that. One of the girls today was talking about Atomic Habits. That's a great book. I read it several years ago. Same thing. There's so many things that I learned, but what am I actually implementing still today? So I'm truly excited about this, and love him or don't love him, but Russell's good. He's so good. He's so good. He's so smart. He's good. He's really good. So really good at what he does. And so I'm very excited to be on this journey with him. And his goal is to have 1,000 people meeting Monday through Friday by the end of the summer. And today there was 81 people there. And so I want to keep sharing this out and see how close we can, if we can get to the 1,000 before the end of summer, or if it takes all summer or whatever. But all I know is I'm doing my best to rearrange my schedule so that every morning at 10 a.m. Central, I can be there. Right now, I have a conflict on Thursdays. I'm working on seeing if I can arrange a different time for that, because this is going to be part of my daily routine of how I continue to grow, show up for myself, And then I get to help make other people better, because when I'm better, I contribute better. So if you have any questions, let me know, but there'll be links around the video. Have a great day. Bye.